Good morning, students. Now, today we will do the revision of chapter number 6, that is changes around us. So, as you all know, that change is a continuous process, and the changes are of many types. Some changes can be reversed and some cannot be reversed, and there are many ways by which the changes occur. For example, a change may occur by heating the substance or by mixing it with some other. And common changes that taking place in nature are: first is change in position, that sunrise and sunset, that sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Next is change in color, that the you all have seen the color of sky at night, and during day also the color at both the times are different. Next is change in shape. So look at the moon, the shape of the moon changes. Change in size, for example, a seed germinate. When a seed germinate, its size changes continuously. Change in temperature, for example, hot summer and cold winter. Now the next is change in state or form. So water on cooling and heating. Water on cooling changes into solid, and water on heating changes into vapors. Next is the rusting of iron. So these changes are of many types, like first is reversible change, irreversible change, physical change, and chemical change. So first change is reversible change, a change in which the initial substance can be obtained by reversing the action. Uh, the change in which we get the initial substance back when the uh, when we reverse the action. So, for example, folding of paper. When you fold a paper and you want it in its original position, so you can get it back by unfolding it. Next is dissolving sugar in water. When you dissolve sugar in water and you want that sugar and water separately, so when you heat this water, when you heat this sugar and water solution, so the water evaporates and the sugar left in the vessel. Next is melting of ice. When you melt the ice and you want it back in the form of ice, so you can freeze it, and if you want it in the form of water, so you can boil it or melt it. So the next type of changes are irreversible change, those changes in which the initial substance cannot be obtained back by reversing the action. So those changes in which the initial substance cannot be obtained back even by reversing the action. For example, burning of paper. When you burn the paper and you want it back, so you will not get it back, because after burning it turns into and it changes into ash. Next is grinding grains. It is also a irreversible change. Ripening of mango or ripening of any other fruit is also a irreversible change. And cooking of food, it is also an irreversible change. So the next type of change is a physical change in the form of substance but in chemical identity. So those changes in which only the physical identity change and chemical identity remains same and no new substance formed. So in physical change there is no new substance formed, and the physical changes are sometimes reversible. For example, breaking a log of wood. When you break a log of wood, So only its physical appearance changes, not the chemical property. Next is boiling water. Boiling water is also a physical change. Mixing of sand and water, this is also a physical change. Next type of change is a chemical change. Changes in which the substance is transformed into new substance. Those changes in which the initial substance is transformed into new substance, that is called a chemical change. Initial substance is lost. In chemical change, initial substance is lost, and this change is always irreversible. So we will never get the initial substance back, even by reversing the reaction or reversing the action. For example, burning a log of wood. So if you burn a log of wood, so it turns into ash and changes into ash, and if you want it back, so you will never get it back. Next is digestion of food. This is also a irreversible change. Baking a cake. When you bake a cake, so you will never get it back in its initial state. So this is also a chemical change. Next is chemical battery usage. When you use the battery and you want it get back, so you will not. So there are four types of changes: reversible, irreversible, physical and chemical. There are several ways by which these changes occur. So what are these ways? Boiling and condensation. First is boiling. The rapid vaporization of a liquid when it is heated to its boiling point. When you heat any liquid and it turns into vapor, so the process is known as boiling. Next is condensation. The change of water vapor into liquid water on cooling. When the water vapor cool down and it changes into liquid water again, the process is called as condensation. Next is heating of metal. Process in which a metal is heated to a certain temperature and cooled in a particular manner to alter its internal structure for obtaining desired degree of physical and mechanical properties such as brittleness, hardness and softness. So the process in which a metal is heated and at a certain temperature, and when it is cooled back, so there are several changes in its mechanical and physical properties such as brittleness, hardness and softness. Next is freezing and melting. So first is freezing, the process in which a liquid turns into solid when its temperature is lowered. So the process in which a liquid turns into solid when its temperature is lowered. For example, the melting of freezing of water. Next is melting, the process in which a solid converts to a liquid by applying heat. Any process in which a solid converts into a liquid by applying heat, for example, melting of ice. Now the next is using pressure to change things. So air can be compressed by applying pressure. Pressure may change the shape of any object. So by using pressure, we can change the shapes of objects. So there are some exercises which we will do. Now let's do the exercise. So the first question is, what is a physical change? Physical change is a change in which the change in which the uh, form of substance changes but not the chemical identity, and in this process there is no new substances formed, so that process is called a physical process. So the process in which the change in the form of substance take place but No, not in the chemical identity. And no new substance is formed. So this is called a physical change. Now the next is a chemical change. What is a chemical change? So the change in which the substance is transformed into new substance, initial substance is lost, and this change is always irreversible, whereas this change is sometimes the change is reversible. And the change in which substance is transformed substance is transformed into new substance. In this process, initial substance is lost, and the change is always irreversible. So the next question is, write an example of a physical change. So there are so many examples. For example, boiling of water, or breaking a log of wood, or mixing of sand and water. All these are examples of a physical change. Next is, write an example of chemical change. So there are so many examples of chemical change also. For example, burning a log of wood, or baking a cake, cooking of food, digestion of food, ripening of fruits, so many. Now the next is true and false. So first is, change is a continuous process. Yes, it is a continuous process, so it is true. Folding of paper is a reversible change. Yes, because this change can be reversed by unfolding it, so this is also true. Next is, everything is around everything around us is undergoing a change. Yes, this is also true. After boiling, water changes into ice. So no, after boiling, water changes into vapors, not ice. So this is false. So I hope you have understood this topic very well. Thank you, and see you in the next video.